So the next part of I'm gonna to introduce a way to analyze a situation called backward induction. That is, you try to predict what the outcome and based on the outcome and try to backward your prediction, your induction, and try to make the best decision in the previous in a previous time. So now I'm going to start. There is a TV series called PM and two TV companies who wants to buy the TV series called NBC and CBC. The NBC is with ROFR, which is if the CBC post money if a CBC try to post money that is smaller than the NBC proposed, then the NBC can just buy it with that money and the CBC get nothing. It is ROFR. So now NBC have $1,000 and so does CBC, but CBC would like to pay $20 for the byte payment. Bit, yes. So there are three stages, right? The first stage is the NBC try to beat the price, and the stage 2 is if the PN do not agree the NBC's price, the CBC will try to beat the price. Then stage 3 is if CBC's price is stage 3 is whether NBC would accept the bid of CBC's price. So yes, we can distribute it at 3 parts. So the backward induction, we need to start in stage 3. If price CBC is smaller than price NBC, yes, they are both known numbers, and so that is NBC will exercise ROFR, and the profit NBC is 1,000 minus price CBC, and the profit PM is price CBC, because the NBC use CBC's price to get the bid, and the price CBC is negative 20, because he didn't get nothing, but he need to pay the bid. He need to pay for the bid. So that is stage 2. The price NBC is no. That is the PM accepts any price CBC which is greater than 0, because if the PN keep reject his TV series can be sold and he gets nothing, that is a worse situation, right? So if PN is rejected by NBC, he will accept any prices CBC proposed. The CBC know the price of NBC. If the price of NBC is smaller than 980, so the price CBC will choose to propose a price that is price NBC plus 1. Yes, why is 980? Because CBC need to pay 20 for bid. If the PNBC is greater than 980, the CBC will win, and all of the companies get 0 because TV series didn't sell and NBC and CBC didn't buy any. So back to stage 1. PN, which is known like PN TV series, know the price of NBC. If the PNBC is minus is smaller than 980, then the PN will reject because the PN know if the PNBC is smaller than 980, then the CBS will choose to bid the price for PNBC plus 1, which is more than PNBC, right? So he will reject. But if the PNBC is greater or equal to 980, then the PN should accept, because if he reject, then the CBC will not to bid, then they both get nothing. So what is NBC do? The balance price NBC is to propose for 980. The equilibrium with ROFR is the PNBC is 980 and the profit NBC is 20. The profit PN is 980 and the profit CBS is 0. It is with ROFR. So what about with no ROFR? Then with no ROFR, so the NBC can't just take the CBS price. So the NBC will choose to bid for $1. And if the PN reject, then CBS will also to bid for $1, because yes, $1 is greater than 0, because if the PN, the TV series could not be sold, then the PN get nothing. So even if the price is 1, the PN should accept. So the PN knows the CBC would bid for $1 as same as NBC. The equilibrium is the NBC will buy the PN for $1, and his profit is 999. The profit of PN is 1, and the profit of CBS is still 0. So it is called sorry for that, I'm just trying to know his English name. So the game is called Ultimatum game, which is the proposal have the advantage because with no ROFR, the PN just get 1 profit, which is very small amount. The value, so yes, that is Ultimatum game. What about some variations? Variation 1. If case 1 is VNBC value NBC is greater than value CBS, then NBC gets it. Case number 2, value NBC is smaller than value CBS, then CBS gets it. So it is about prediction, how two companies evaluate these TV series. The same example in real life is long-term renter and some sports sports some athlete and the sports have the priority to decide which team to state like that. So the key is in ultimatum game the proposal has the advantages. That is about the game. So the chapter 5 is finished. Thank you for listening.